Good morning, fellow wholehearted high achievers. Welcome to Hang with Hang. Today, I am going to share with you how to master your morning routine. And this video was inspired by this morning from my conversation with two of our community members, Richard and Josh. So here is my perspective on it. Now, chances are you watching this videos is that you are aware of the morning routine and why it's important. And this is for those of you who struggle to consistently implement it like I used to be. I try to control my routine in every minute and it's become like a task, a redundant, a regimen, and it's get really heavy and then you just so sick of it, you don't follow through with it. So hopefully I'm going to share with you my perspective on it so it can set you up to be successfully implemented and mastering it. And the whole point of this, why is it so important to set up a tone for your morning routine? Because you set the tone for the day. You set how you want to feel for the day. And who doesn't want to feel good? Who doesn't want to have an amazing day? And don't get me wrong, being human, not every day is going to be perfect. But then if you can consciously choose to intentionally set that tone, your chance of having an amazing day is going to be a lot higher than other day. So here are the 5 keys that I think is important to be successfully master your morning routine. 1 is to have a very clear why and intention of why you want to do it, right? You have to have a reason of why you want to do it. Why is it important for you to feel good? I have my own reason. You have to find that reason, because if you don't have your why, you're not going to wake up and do it. That's it. And the thing is, the why has to be bigger than you. It has to be inspiring enough for you to do it. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is to commit into a framework, a certain time of the morning. I know there's a lot of books out there that teach you to wake up a certain time and have certain things you should do. But in my opinions, if you want to be successful in this, it's important for you to understand your own rhythm, your own time of when is the best time for you to wake up. And your rhythm may be different from one of the guru that's trying to teach you. It could be 5 a.m., could be 6 a.m., could be 4 a.m. I don't know. You have to figure that out. At this point in my life, my rhythm is between 5 and 6 a.m. So commit into a time, a structure, and I'm sure your high achieving self is going to love that, because you love commitment, you love dedications, right? The only problem is sometimes you do too much and it's not fun at all, which is take to step 3. Is within that commitment, whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, depending on whatever your heart desire and what flow for you. But if you are somebody who want to get back to momentum, I would say start to something really small with 5 minutes or 15 minutes. And then from there, let the momentum take place. Set less and do more instead of set more and do less. So within that commitment, give yourself a tremendous amount of space and flexibility to flow within that. And this is where I think what I'm sharing is a little bit different from what's being taught out there. There's so many teaching about, there's certain step process you should do in the morning for you to feel good, like the magical morning, the atomic habit. There's so many things out there, but the bottom line, in my opinion, is that for you to connect to your needs on that day of what you need for yourself to feel good. So ask yourself that question. Your needs going to be different from day to day. It's all depend on other variables. The night before, what you ate, how you slept, how your relationship dynamics. And it's going to be different. And if you in my world, you're a high achiever, you probably know a different tool and strategy, like breathing, Wim Hof breathing, deep breathing, yoga breathing, prana breathing, stretching, exercise, whatever. Whatever that make you feel good, only you know. I don't know that. So you connect to that and ask yourself, okay, so what do I need at this moment to feel amazing and set the tone for the day? And chances are what you actually need is very different from what you think you need. So in your head, you may think that you need to do Wim Hof breathing, but in reality, you need an extra 30 minutes to take a nap, to sleep further and just lay down there and connect to yourself, or just sit and stretch. This part is really important, space and flexibility. And then take to the next part, which I think is important, which is the 4 of the keys, is to do this from a place of inspiration, not from a place of obligations. Being a high achiever, I know you know how to commit, know how to push and will yourself through things. Guys, this is the time for you to do things a little bit differently. Do from a place of because you want to do it. You choose to do this for yourself, which tie back to the original point is have a very clear why you want to do it. You create this for yourself. Why not make it enjoyable, right? So come from a place of inspiration. And let's say in the morning, if you wake up and you don't feel that inspiration, and then ask yourself, so what is it that I need to do to shift this to inspirations? And if you don't feel it, then don't do it. Really, seriously. It's really that simple. So then, that's 4. And the last key, I think is important. It took me so many years to discover this for myself. Is as you go to this process, give yourself a tremendous amount of flexibility to evolve and change. Your routine is going to change in week and in month, because being a high achiever, being a human being, you're going to continuously grow and evolve as a soul. And as you evolve, you're going to change, and your need going to change. And as your need change, everything else around you will need to change, include your morning routine. So be spacious, be flowy, and be flexible in that. And that's the key, in my opinion, to really have an amazing experience of doing it, of setting the tone for the day, and really set you up for an amazing day. And I really hope this is going to share, I can't even say my word right now. This will shed some light for you, give you a perspective on how you can enjoy the process and really anchor that down for your day, and have an amazing days, have an amazing week, and have an amazing month. And like I said, being human is physically impossible to have great day all the time. But then by doing this, I believe you're going to ensure your level of probability of success. So thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. I appreciate having you here and listening to me. If you like this video, please feel free to share. And I'm curious of how this helped you. So comment on it. And until next time, my friend, I'm sending you a big hug from Hawaii.